2019 is a history-making year for GMA. This year marks the first time in the association's 86-year history that all 538 Georgia cities are members. Here, outside of Atlanta City Hall, we remember the first president of GMA, Mayor James Key. As cities unite, we hear from elected officials on how they lead to succeed. Today, we talk with Jonesboro Mayor Pro Tem Alfred Dixon about his path. But why in the world are we on a basketball court?
This is where it all started, the world-famous Lee Street Park. One day, I decided to come out and play on the basketball courts like I've always done, and wasn't able to because there was a sign on the courts, on the gates, that said the courts will remain closed due to excessive litter. I know we have the white trucks that drive around Jonesboro that say Public Works on the side. I know we have different resources within our community that can assist us in keeping the courts clean. Why aren't we reaching into? I didn't even receive a phone call, an email, a knock on my door, a message in the newsletter saying that we were having trouble keeping the courts clean. Community engagement. And I decided to step up and make a change.
So we just left the basketball courts where we learned about how you became a leader in the Jonesboro community. Now we're here in Jonesboro Middle School. What is the significance to this school in your leadership journey?
Oh man, I spend most of my time in Jonesboro Middle School.
Okay.
The scholars here at Jonesboro Middle School, they play such a huge part in our community when it comes to keeping our community clean, when it comes to keeping our community safe. So I just try to pour back into them as much as possible. Simply put, they are our future, and we want to bring them back to Jonesboro once they graduate from high school, once they graduate from college. We want to make sure that the opportunity is present for them.
So this year's convention theme is Cities United Lead to Succeed. We're asking leaders, what is your leadership style and how have you developed that over the years?
Leading from behind. Simply put, you don't have to be in a quote-unquote position to lead. I try to level the playing field and show everyone that they can be exactly who they are, where they are in life, and create a change.
Wow. How would you define your leadership style?
It's consensus building consensus amongst the team and moving forward with that.
Make sure everybody's on the same board and we're doing the right thing for our citizens.
Usually kind of calm and collected.
From Atlanta to Harlem, we are continuing our discussion on leadership at the Laurel and Hardy Museum with Harlem Mayor Roxanne Whitaker. All right, Oliver, take us away. How have you as a leader and other city leaders managed that growth while also remaining this unique small city?
Harlem is a wonderful place. As you can see, Oliver Hardy was probably our most famous person that came here, but we're getting more people in the spotlight. But we're focusing on our downtown area to keep it Harlem, the small town that we've all grown up with, that people come to Harlem and want to see. On the outskirts, we're adding more contemporary homes, and hopefully we'll have some more contemporary shops and stores. But our focus is to always remind everybody that we are a small town at heart, and anyone that comes through here is someone from Harlem, regardless of whether you're here a minute or you're here for a lifetime.
How would you define your leadership style?
Oh, my leadership style is active. I am out in the community, talking to people. I am at school functions. I'm at ball games. If you're not visible to your people, they won't know who to talk to. And you have to go with an open ear and not already be prejudging what somebody's coming to you about. And what may seem menial to the person that's approaching you, maybe menial to you, it's not menial to them. It's very important.
Now, how do you define your leadership style?
Listening to the citizens, what they want, and trying to implement it.
To take input from everyone and work it together to see what's best for everyone involved.
Lead by example.
I listen to the facts, trying to analyze those facts, and then try to make the best decisions in the community based on those facts.
Cooperation. I like to work well with people.
I encourage teamwork.
I want the best of what's in a person to come out and build on that.
Kelly, I would define my leadership style as all over the place.
Okay.
I'd say just probably openness and honesty and transparency is probably, those are the keys of my leadership style.
So I'm very hands-off approach, and then that's how we create a trust and a bond with our department directors.
How would you all define your leadership style?
Probably open, changeable. That's 2 words.
We listen to new ideas, we honor our past, and try to keep moving forward.
To listen to the public, they elected you, and you're there for the people.
Our road to leadership has brought us here to our annual convention. We encourage you to remain open-minded, open to network, and open to learning. What do we say, everyone?
Welcome to Savannah!